So a quick summary of what we did last time, and if I remember correctly, I asked you to do some octaves exercise, slap and pop. So we're gonna start with the A string and the G string, and we're just gonna go octaves straight down the neck. I'm gonna start on B, walk down to G, and go B, C, D. It doesn't really matter which notes you play. Key objective is to exercise your thumb and in this case pointer finger. I'm gonna pull with my pointer finger. Do it slow, start out slow. Make a nice clean tone. As you see, I'm muffling the E string with this finger as I'm hitting it. I'm pressing this, and again, this is 4th string, and 5th string might be slightly different for you. So 4th string, and in my opinion, 4th string is better for slapping, and you probably, a lot of bass players would probably agree with me, but you know, it doesn't really matter. Anyhow, so B, and as you see, this finger right here, this finger here is laying on the E string. Otherwise, it's gonna ring, or maybe this end as well. We discussed it previously. So make sure that there are no additional strings ringing as you are playing. Make sure that the D string is muffled as you're playing, and the E string. Go up. You can create your own patterns, for example. Don't make anything too fancy at first. You know, first get a nice clean tone. Key objective, like I said, is to get your fingers conditioned for this. Your thumb and fingers you're gonna pull with. Also, I think during the lesson we did blues, and we tried to incorporate a little funk into it. Let's see what can we do with this. Let's start out some blues. Doing a little, a little too much, but like the basic stuff is, okay. So you want to do something like that, add a little extra. Try with this. There are millions of things you could do. Another good exercise for slap we went over is, again, we're gonna do scales, but might as well incorporate the scale into the actual blues. So we're just gonna play the blues pattern, but we're just gonna use our thumb. We're not gonna pull. We're just gonna exercise our thumb. Very simple, basic blues. And notice what I'm doing. My hand is actually sort of, my thumb in this case at least, is actually loose. See, it's not even, I'm not even putting any muscle into it. It's just sort of hanging there. I'm like using it as some kind of a, like a hammer that's just attached to some kind of a stick, or so I'm using that as a force. So do it until you get it clean. Watch your sleeve when you do this. Remember, always watch your sleeve. You don't want your sleeve, to be laying on top of your strings. Okay, so that's basically what you do. As you notice, when I was doing this, there was a lot of ringing going on. So I did not muffle it well. So again, you're not done until it sounds very good. Okay, I don't do this kind of, I actually myself never really played this kind of funk to blues, meaning I don't swing while using my thumb. But as you see, it's a good exercise. It doesn't really matter. You know, you could do a regular scale. You know, do it up and down any way you want. As you see, even when I, being the great bassist that I am, even when I was doing it, I was missing. So meaning that, you know, I need to practice this right now. Same goes for you. I need to practice it. Again, I don't do my do re mi or blue while I slap too much. When I slap, but you know, I mean, when I slap, I put more groove into it. You know, whatever. And so do that kind of stuff. Practice it. Again. As you see, I'm using this as a hammer. It's not even, I'm not putting any muscle, it's just hanging loose. Just hanging loose there. You can do all kinds of stuff to that major, or if you want to do minor. As you see, my fingers, they were not really holding any type of form. It doesn't, you know, to me it doesn't matter. I incorporate street type of application with the actual, you know, positions. So whatever feels more comfortable for me, I alternate. So, but it's basically, it's your choice. And again, I think you need to. You were saying that the G string doesn't sound good. Again, it'll sound good. I tried. It'll sound good on any bass. Practice it. Try different ways. Adjust your hand. Adjust the height. Adjust, you know, the position of your hand, the angle, I mean, of your hand, until you get a good sound. And if it's in fact G string that does not sound good to you, well, G string is something to focus on. But again, you know, G string, you hardly ever do this kind of application when you know, slap it like this. You usually pop. On occasion you do, but you usually slap most often on the lower strings, meaning E, A. In your case, you're using 5 string, you got your B, E, A, you know,